Hello folks, and today we are here, yes, for another story, a folk tale. And today you'll be asking what is this video about. Today's video is the classic fairy tale, The Three Bears. Or indeed, you may know it as Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Hello there. I understand you want to hear about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Well, I'll tell you. Once upon a time, long, long ago, and somewhere else other than here, there lived a little girl. "Hello," said the little girl. "I want to experience a bit of life." "Really?" said her mother, who wasn't really interested. Neither was her daddy. So off she went through the woods, skippity hop, skippity hop, skippity hop. That was not a wise move, as I'm sure you understand. And as she went through the woods, she went, "Oh, I'm so frightfully tired." Very nicely brought up girl. My tummy thinks my throat's been cut. I could do so much. I want something to eat. Well, viewers, along through the woods, it was deep and dark. And the animals were going, "Oh, look at her down there. Poor princess is nothing but trouble." And she came to this beautiful cottage. Very rustic it was. And she said, "Oh, what a lovely, lovely cottage. I simply must go in." And sure enough, in she went, without a by your leave. I mean, come on. You know, you don't just go wandering around people's houses. But she was a princess, and she could do what she liked. "Oh, what wonderful decor! Oh, I must tell Mummy about it." Well, meanwhile, the house owners, and these were three bears. There was Daddy Bear. "Hello!" Mummy Bear. "Don't shout, darling, it's way too loud." And Baby Bear. "I want me dinner." "Shut up." "Yes, be quiet, horrible child." And they went to the house. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood, who was a bit of a pain, as I'm sure you gathered, and spoiled.
Hard work.
Spoiled rotten. She threw 3 bowls of porridge. Got a spoon, and this is, talk about cheek. She grabbed a spoonful. "Oh, this is way too hot. It's burnt my little tongue." And went to the next one. "Oh, this is far too cold. It's frozen me. Oh, it's disgusting. It's like eating glue. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it." She was a spoiled little girl.
Indeed she was.
And then she went to the other bowl. Got a spoon. "Oh, this is superb. Wonderful." And gobbled a lot down.
Gobble gobble.
Meanwhile, the bears came in. "Here, what's going on here? Who's eating my rotten porridge?" "I don't know. I was out with you." Mummy Bear. "And someone's had a go at my porridge. Honestly, you can't leave anything around here nowadays. What it is, I don't know. You leave your door. In my day, you used to be able to leave your door unlocked." Yeah, all right. And Baby Bear. "Here, they've eaten all my rotten porridge. I don't know." Meanwhile, the spoiled Little Red Riding Hood was tired. "Oh, I feel absolutely fagged out." And she went in. "Oh, this bed's horrible. It's all bouncy and spongy."
Lumpy.
Lumpy, that's the word. I'd forgotten it.
That's okay.
Anyway, it's horrible. Went to the next one. "Oh, this is far too hard. It's hard on my little butt. I can't stand it." She was getting a bit hysterical. So she went to the littlest bed. "Oh, this is just right." And fell asleep.
Fast asleep.
Before she could snore for England.
You can too.
And the bear, Daddy Bear, comes. "There, who's been keeping in my bed? It's not rotten right, is it?"
Trespassing, that is.
"Yeah, right, liberty taker." Mummy Bear said, "Oh, look, she's put her footprints all over my bed and I keep being moved around by Bragi. What is this all about?"
It's called direct Ding.
And then underneath the blankets, baby bear. Yeah, look what I found. It's a titchy human. Oh my goodness, oh no, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. With that, she leapt up out of bed and ran out through the window all the way back home. Did you have a good time, madam? There was bears and porridge. Oh darling, just go to bed, okay? I've got one of mummy's headaches. Yeah, you heard your ma. Go on off to bed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the true story, the official version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
It's a new version.
That's because the porridge went straight through it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. The bears didn't particularly.
Yes, I think it's rather bad that there's a young girl comes and trespasses on your land. First of all, an illegal act, isn't it? You know, entering your house without permission. You know, sleeping in your bed. But surely that must be illegal. I mean, what would you do if you came back home, Egil, and you found somebody lying in your bed?
Well,
A pretty young woman.
Oh, it depends who it was, wasn't it? Eh? I mean, you know. But.
And why porridge?
Why not? I don't like porridge myself. I like porridge oats on their own.
Yes. Nobody ever explains where they get the porridge from, these bears. I mean, have they been trading in porridge a long time? Are they porridge growers?
No, they just go down the supermarket.
Yeah. Lidl.
You know. Oh, yeah. Well, they're not really little. They're quite big.
Oh, well, yeah, they're probably big, aren't they?
But anyway, you know, I think it's hard on the bears, and the sport little madam. Mine, it makes a change. They usually kill off the bears or the baddies, you know. But I don't think they are the baddies. I keep hiccuping on those.
Saw that rum you drank.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It reminds me of another story about this hunter who one day decides to go hunting in the wilds of Norway looking for this giant, great big bear. Come on, Egil. And, you know, he sets off, you know. He's got a nice bow, arrow, 3 arrows.
Say in his hair.
Oh yeah, well, and he comes to a clearing, and in the clearing in the distance he sees this giant bear sitting on a rock. And you think, oh, I'm going to get this bear. This bear is dead. Oh, this bear is going to be my dinner. You know, and he's very clever. Anybody might just run straight through the clearing and scared the bear off, but he didn't. He crawled around the edge. It took a few hours until he got close enough where he could take a shot. And he got his bow and arrow, and he aimed it loose, and it hit the bear in the neck. And the bear fell over. And he ran over thinking, oh yes, I've got the bear! But there was no bear.
Oh.
And suddenly, the bear turned round. Make a very loud bear noise, Egil.
Who shot me in the neck?
And, you know, the bear started to beat the man up, you know.
Go on, mate.
They were playing with him like he was a toy, you know, bouncing up and down his knee and, you know, using the punch bag, and eventually he let the man go. And this man, you know, he was rather famous for being a man. Well, he felt very shameful by this. So, come this way. And so, you know...
He keeps pulling me.
I know. Pudding Egil. What do you thought it? And so, next day, he decided to recruit some men because he wanted revenge. Right. Revenge is a very old thing, isn't it, Egil?
Certainly is.
Let's face it, if you're going hunting and you've been beaten up by a bear, you want to get that bear, don't you?
Boxing.
I would.
And boxing gloves and shorts.
Oh yeah, you know, Muhammad Ali couldn't even take this bear. It was big. And so the next day he paid 5 silver coin each to these 2 men, one called Olaf and one called Njal. One was bald and one had hair. And so they, you know, they set off. One had a javelin, one had a big spear, and of course man, the hero of the story, who shall remain nameless, had a bow again. And he came to the same clearing, and he saw the same bear sitting on this rock. He was sunbathing. Oh, what a lovely day it is! I'm sunbathing on a rock. And so, you know, they crept round the wood, 2 on one side and 1 on the other. The hero with his bow, and Njal and Olaf went on the right side of this clearing of the wood, and they crept through, trying not to break a branch or make a noise. One of them farted very loudly, but it didn't disturb the bear. And so they got close enough, so the 2 men could charge the bear, and then the hero of the story shot it again, loose with his arrow, and the bear went down in agony. it made a kind of a weird noise.
Oh, that really hurt.
Indeed it did. And the three men, they rushed up, thinking their bear would be dead. And they'd have a nice bear fur-lined fur to make out clothes out of, and loads of meat for winter.
Yeah.
But there was no bear. And suddenly they look round, they're looking for the bear. I think you would agree. If you shot a bear, you too would look for that bear.
Yeah.
There was no blood. Somehow the arrows and the spears have bounced off this bear. This bear was like superhuman. Some people say it was in fact a changeling. But that, it's another story.
Right.
And so, you know, they was looking for the bear, and suddenly the bear turned round and he went, tapped him on the shoulder and went, whoa! And he made the most scary noise, and the man, the hero, well, his pants used to be white, but now they're brown. And the two men, they too got captured by this bear, and the bear tied them all up and took him to his cave for months. And he played with him like a toy, you know.
Like a yo-yo.
Yeah, you know, up and down, banging on the knee, punch bag, you know, fattening them up for dinner, you know. But eventually they managed to escape one day when the bear went shopping for some, I don't know, what do bears go shopping? Oh, porridge.
Porridge at Tesco.
Yeah, Tesco's. Yeah, you don't know what Tesco's is? Google it. And so the three men escaped.
Piggly Wiggly.
In the background they heard dogs shouting and barking.
Was it Jack Russell and the Beagles?
It was indeed a mid-break there, a bit of advertising for Jack Russell's. And so, you know, the man plotted for days and for weeks, and he got all his coin out. He'd had 100 coins to his name, and he paid for 20 men. 20 men to come from this well-known village where the men were tough and the women were tougher. And, you know, they had clubs and axes and sticks and bows. And again, they plotted to get this bear. The man, the hero, he knew that the bear would be on this same clearing and rock, for it was near his cave. And, you know, and eventually they came to the clearing, and 10 men went round one side, left, that's actually the right side, and the other 11 men went round the other side, and they crept slowly. Why, when you do creeping, do you do a little movement like this? I don't know. It's generic.
I haven't crept for a long time.
Neither have I, but I am today.
I'm checking for something for it.
And so, you know, they came to the clearing, and the sort of bear sunbathing on the very same rock. Oh yes, it was a big rock. You know, and you know, perhaps some eagles could land on it. It was that big. And you know, they got ready, and quickly the order was risen, loose, and arrows were flying, spears were flying, and men charged the bear and were beating the bear up. No matter what they did, the bear, you know, was being beaten up. But suddenly, something happened. There was a flash from nowhere, and the bear disappeared. And very suddenly, the man in question, the hero, had a tap on his shoulder, and it was the great bear of Norway. And he went, whoa! I know, he had a heart attack then. And you know, well, yeah, the man went, oh, made a weird noise, like a scared noise, because I think, let's face it, if you got a 15-foot high bear putting his claws out, you'd be scared. I would be. And the bear turned round and said, you're not just here for the hunting, are you? The end of the tale. And the end of the video. So, folks, leave a comment and like it. Goodbye.
This has been bugging me all through it. Oh.